This is the quickest.
We could always be confident that our airmen own the skies. There was nothing more terrifying to an insurgent fighter and nothing more reassuring to our soldiers than the sound of an American fighter jet. As we've seen,
It would not be appropriate for me to comment further on that matter.
Well, the shutdown melodrama continues. I love the smell of melodrama in the morning. It smells like the United States Senate. I said the other day that this shutdown is just further proof that human evolution is a slow process. This shutdown, what you're witnessing now, is just further proof of why it took human beings thousands of years to learn how to stand upright. This shutdown is bone deep, down to the marrow, stupid. Some shutdowns are based on policy. Some shutdowns are based on politics. Some shutdowns are based on a combination of both. This one is pure. It's pure as ivory snow. This shutdown is based on politics. Let me tell you what's going on. Mr. President, I believe, why? Because two parties create competition, and competition makes all of us
may leave at your own. Yes, I understand that. You're.
Council of the Department of the Air Force. I'm profoundly grateful to President Trump for the trust he placed in me when he chose to put my name forward to be considered by the Senate. I thank Secretary Hegseth and Secretary Mink for the opportunity to serve, as well as Senator Blackburn for supporting my nomination and for her kind remarks today. And I thank my family, some of whom are here today, and my mother watching from home. But above all else, I owe my gratitude to our Lord, Jesus Christ, for the countless blessings he has bestowed on me throughout my life. Chief among them has been my wife, Katie. She and I met in 2017 when we were working as special counsels for Chairman Grassley on the Judiciary Committee. Although Katie has an especially impressive career as an attorney, both in government and in private practice, she always places our family first. I would not be here today without her steadfast support and love. Of all her accomplishments, however, I think she would agree that her greatest is our 3 children, Catherine, Elizabeth, and William, who are here with us today. For centuries, my ancestors took up arms to defend our great republic. Both of my grandfathers served at sea in the United States Navy during the Second World War. My father volunteered for Vietnam as a Green Beret with the 5th Special Forces Group, during which time he fought in the Tet Offensive. My uncle followed him to Vietnam soon after as a United States Marine. One of the greatest honors of my life was to continue that tradition. As a cavalry officer in Iraq, I got to see firsthand why the American military is the pride of our nation and the envy of the world. As I learned during my time in service, perhaps the greatest bulwark standing between our nation's prosperity and those who would do us harm is the United States Air Force. Although while deployed, we had to be ever vigilant of the threat al-Qaeda in Iraq posed to our soldiers on the ground, we could always be confident that our airmen owned the skies. There was nothing more terrifying to an insurgent fighter and nothing more reassuring to our soldiers than the sound of an American fighter jet. As we've seen this year, America's ability to project lethal force to any spot on the globe is unparalleled. We owe a great debt of gratitude to the airmen who make that possible. As our Union nears its 250th birthday, however, owning the skies is not enough. Space is the next battlefield. Yielding hegemony over that theater to our adversaries would end the primacy of the American military, squandering what thousands of soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines have fought to secure as a birthright for the American people. President Trump's prescient decision to create the Space Force in 2019 may prove to be the greatest strategic military decision in generations. In the 21st century, American security depends on owning not only the skies, but the heavens. We must be prepared to dominate space. If confirmed as General Counsel of the Department of the Air Force, I would serve as Chief Legal Officer to the United States Air Force and Space Force. In that capacity, it would be my duty to ensure that those leading our airmen and guardians receive the highest caliber advice and counsel. That means ensuring that the directives of the President are executed and statutes passed by Congress are obeyed. Above all else, my task would be to support and defend the Constitution, an oath I have taken on many